Hello, today's topic of discussion is contingent or conditional contract. So let us discuss the introduction. Contracts are of different types. A contract is either absolute or contingent, that is conditional. So let us discuss absolute contracts. An absolute contract has no condition and it must be performed irrespective of circumstances. An absolute contract is one where the promisor performs the contract without any condition. A promise is said to be absolute or unconditional when the promisor bind himself to performance in any event. For example, there was a contract of sale between A and B for the American parachute cloth. The delivery was to be effected on receipt of goods by steamer. A failed to give delivery and hence suit by B for its breach was filed. A pleaded that the contract was a contingent one and since the goods have not arrived, he had no obligation to effect delivery. It was held that the contract was not a contingent one, but it was absolute. An obligation of A was not dependent upon the arrival of the goods, but an independent one. So that was absolute contract. Second type is contingent contract. The word contingent means when an event or situation is depends on some other event or fact. The phrase contingent means subject to chance. The contingent contract means enforceability of that contract is directly depends upon happening or not happening of an event or occasion. And here uncertainty is the indication of future. A contingent contract contains a conditional promise. A contingent contracts are the one where the promisor performs his obligation only when certain conditions are happened. A promise is conditional when the performance is due only on the happening of some uncertain event and that event is collateral to such contract, does or does not happen. Contingent contracts are the contracts which are conditional on some future event happening or not happening and are enforceable when the future event or loss occurs. When the performance of a contract is not immediately due but becomes so only after the happening or non-happening of some contingency. Contingency means that is some uncertain event. It is known as contingent contract. Its performance is dependent on some events happening or not happening, that is known as contingency. Let us discuss the meaning and definition of contingent contract. Contract contains a condition which makes the parties liable to perform the obligations only if the event collateral to the contract happens. The parties to contingent contract must perform their duties, that is obligations, if the imposed condition is met. The contract becomes void if the condition is not met. Thus, contingent contracts are meant to be performed only under specific circumstances. The contract of insurance, contract of indemnity and contract of guarantee are the example of contingent contract. This was recognized or the best example, the best case for this is Chandulal Harjivan Das versus Commissioner of Income Tax. In simple words, it is a conditional contract. As you all know that all types of insurance, indemnity and guarantee contracts are considered as contingent contract. The contract of insurance, indemnity or guarantee, they have one thing in common, that is they create an obligation on promisor if an event which is collateral to the contract does or does not happen. So let us discuss this with examples. A contract to pay rupees 3 lakhs if B's house is destroyed by fire. This is a contingent contract. Another illustration we can discuss here. X is an insurer who enters into a contract with Y for fire insurance of Y's factory. X agrees to pay Y an amount of rupees 2 crores if his factory is burned against an annual premium of rupees 25,000. This is a contingent contract. So here the burning of the factory is neither a performance promised as a part of contract nor a consideration. X liabilities arises only when the collateral event happens. A contract in which the promisor performs the promise only when certain event takes place is called contingent contract. The validity of contract entirely depends upon the happening of the event. So it is defined under section 31 of Indian Contract Act. Contingent contract are defined as follows. If two or more parties enter into contract to do or not to do something, if an event which is collateral to the contract does or does not happen, then it is a contingent contract. Contingent or conditional contract is a contract the performance of which is depends upon the happening or non-happening of some uncertain future event. In other words, contingent contract is one in which the performance becomes due only upon happening of some future event. A contract which is contingent or depend upon occurrence or non-occurrence of some event is called as contingent contract. So already we have discussed that the insurance contracts are good examples of contingent contract, where the insurance company is required to compensate the policy holder only if specified future event that is accident or hospitalization etc. happens. Although a contingent contract is based upon an absolute promise to do something in case of specific future event, the promise is conditional in the sense that the party is liable to perform only if the said event happens or does not happen. Example, R is a private insurer and enters into a contract with J for fire insurance of J's house. According to the terms, R agrees to pay J an amount of rupees 10 lakhs if his house is burned against an annual premium of 10,000 rupees. This is a contingent contract. Here, the burning of the house is neither a performance of promise as a part of contract nor a consideration. R's liabilities arises only when the collateral event occurs. So let us discuss essential elements of contingent contract. For a contract to be contingent contract, certain essential elements have to be there. These elements form a contingent contract, and without them a contract will not be contingent. So after examining the definition of the contingent contract given under section 31 of the Act, the essentials of the term contingent contract are as follows. The first essential is there must be a valid contract to do or abstain from doing something. Section 32 and Section 33 of the Act talks about enforcement of contingent contract on the happening or non-happening of the event respectively. The contract will be valid only if it is about performing or not performing an obligation. For example 1, A makes a contract with B to buy B's horse if A survives C. So this contract cannot be enforced by law unless and until C dies in A's lifetime. Another example, A agrees to pay B a sum of money if a certain ship does not return. The ship is sunk. The contract can be enforced when the ship sinks. Second essential, the performance of the contract must be conditional. The condition for which the contract has been entered into must be a future event and it should be uncertain. If the performance of the contract is dependent on an event which is although a future event but certain and sure to happen, then it will not be considered as a contingent contract. So the future event must be uncertain, then and then only it will be, the performance of the contract must be conditional, and that is depend upon future uncertain event. If the performance of the contract is dependent on an event which is although a future event but if it is certain and sure to happen, then it will not be considered as a contingent contract. Example, Prakash promises to pay Akash rupees 5,000 if the Rajdhani Express reaches Mumbai on time. So this is a contingent contract. Another essential, the said event must be collateral to such contract. The event on whose happening or non-happening of the event on which the performance of the contract is dependent should not be a part of the consideration of the contract. The happening or non-happening of the event should be collateral to the contract and should exist independently. So let us discuss this with the illustration. Number 1, A enters into a contract with B and promises to deliver 10 books to him. B promises to pay rupees 2,000 upon delivery. This is not a contingent contract since B's obligation depend on the event which is a part of contract, that is delivery of 10 books and not a collateral event. Another example, Prakash enters into a contract with Akash and promises to deliver 5 television sets to him if Brazil wins the FIFA World Cup, provided Akash pays him rupees 1 lakh before the World Cup kicks off. This is a contingent contract since Prakash obligation arises only when Brazil wins the cup, which is collateral event. Another essential is the event should not be at the discretion of the promisor. The event cannot be a wish of the promisor. The event so considered as for contingency should not at all be dependent on the promisor. It should be totally a futuristic and uncertain event. Illustration, A promises to pay B rupees 10,000 if B leaves Mumbai for China on 31st March 2020. This is a contingent contract. Going to China can be within B's will, but it is not merely his will. So here I have completed essential elements of contingent contract. In the next lecture, I am going to discuss enforcement of contingent contract. Thank you.